So this is our day 2 of Azerbaijan vlog series, and today we'll be visiting Hyder Aliyev Museum. We'll be enjoying the Caspian Sea views. So tea in Baku. Welcome guys, we've just now entered the museum. We paid our entry ticket and I've shown you guys the initial impressions when you enter the museum, and currently we are in the art section that shows art by Dotun Popoola. So the art is actually very interesting and it actually supports the initiative of caring for our earth, and the art is primarily made from metal scrapes and very interesting. Let's go on the second floor and see more traditional side of the museum. So many stairs to climb, honestly. We are now on the second floor, and again the ceiling is just so futuristic and very cool. That's the Hyder Aliyev Museum written, and some more art by Lorenzo Quinn, so very interesting. Here we are, the part which shows the traditional stuff about the country. The beautiful dresses, the carpets, and really beautiful patterns on the carpets. Very interesting. Actually, there were like descriptions written on every item and every art. So I did not see through like all of them, but the eye to detail, and you see like these are all of the schools that make these carpets. And then we're on to the side of the instruments, traditional instruments, and the instruments that are used in the country. And this part was just so interactive, and you could just step on the red circles and you could just hear the instruments. This was so surreal, honestly. I mean, it felt like really different. Like you could step on the instruments and just hear them. It was just so interactive and very creative, to be honest, from the management. Very interesting. That's nice. And believe me, I stayed there for around 20 minutes just trying to like interact with the instruments, and it was just amazing. I really liked it. Then we were on to the dresses, and it's so beautifully and amazingly all set up and amazing. Now, this part we see more unique findings. And so actually have the old books over here. Talmud. It says Talmud. Then there's Quran. Wow. It's a Quran that was made in... Oh, that's the Bible. That's a Quran. That's also the Quran. So... Then these are some unique findings from like throughout the history of the country, and some swords and from 1910, and yeah, I mean so much diversity, to be honest, very diverse. And again, you see this, I mean, there's every kind of art in the museum. You go from usual items to jewelries.
It's actually like the museum, so
Now, this particular stone was found in the third or second millennium before Christ, and these findings are from really like old times, and yeah, it's very interesting for museum lovers, and yeah, it's indeed quite interesting, to be honest. Now we actually arrive at the third floor, which is mainly about instruments, historic instruments, and really unique um, instruments with their history being shown on the TV, and many instruments date back to like 200 to 300 years with proper description and so many details. This Heremud is from 19th century, and it's a Turkish instrument. So like so many hundreds and hundreds of really unique instruments. This was, by the way, my favorite quote from Plato. So the vibe of this third floor was really calming and really relaxing. By the way, this button was not working, so really wanted to show you guys how this thing works. But so this is how like they had kept the instrument in the front, and on the back end they were showing how this instrument was made, and in short, for the music lovers, this place is just something else. Shows history, how the instruments are made, and you can experience while some places have that buttons you can press and you can hear the sound, how the instrument actually sounds like. So this place is just something else. So after the music instrument site, we actually reach the country's historic site and more about the first founder and the first president, Hyder Aliyev. This was one of the most interesting, futuristic kind of the section. The unique thing about this whole section was most of these placements were interactive, and you could just click on the iPads placed in front of these slides, and you could interact um, with the presentation. And it was yeah, if you could see over here, we'll click on the thing and it changes, shows meeting Zarifa, how this section plays out, and shows the history, and yeah, just first time seeing this kind of thing, honestly. Even though I've seen many different kind of things around, many different exhibitions, events, and museums, but this was one of a kind, and it's a must visit. This place is such a must visit. Shows a complete history about the president and the events that took place, and really, I mean, it's amazing to see that. Very amazing to see that. Like this one shows a story of a leader, and what actually happened, and about his life, and the events that took place and everything. But the best thing is how this place is actually made and how it looks like. It's really a vibe. This whole section is just a different vibe, very futuristic, and with a blend of creativity. This place is so good. So let's actually run back now, because the taxi driver who came along with me, he got a fine from police for wrong parking, and I had to pay his fine back. Meanwhile, on our way back, I just saw this place, such a beautiful place, and a few things which we could buy. Actually, I love the place. This place has so many things going on that we feel everyone should come to this spot. Let's head to the Caspian views. There's a very specific place we can see the Caspian views from. Meanwhile, in between, we stopped in between to see like a few things on our way. That's the mosque, and that's the Medan Tower. And here I'm in some kind of park. I have no idea what's the name for this place, but looks damn beautiful. And mosque is really beautiful. There were like many things going on in the park. I'll actually do some more research about the place, but Yeah, this was a Caspian Sea view, and it's really famous around this area in Baku. Like many people actually visit this place, and yeah, like there's usually a photographer who takes your pictures and everything. So very interesting, very interesting. So let's head back to our hotel room, back from the Caspian Sea. But yeah, I mean, few small things, few attractions I saw along the way. Interesting. We even went to the hotel to have some lunch. It was nice, but I preferred other restaurant that I used to visit around in my hotel's area. So that's me having a small walk in the night. Yeah, nothing that special, but refreshing for me. But I went back to the hotel that I really like. My God, like I expected like Baku to be just like a regular tourism spot, but honestly, I'm literally just getting surprised by everything. I did not expect it. Honestly, it was just amazing. The whole day. This is actually, by the way, this is like the day 2 of the Baku series, and I'm just like speechless. Like I have so many stories, honestly. Like it's just a day 2, and I have so many stories, and it's cold outside. It's literally cold outside. And by the way, the whole thing is actually I live in a place where it's usually like 20 to 30 degrees in winter. So something like this kind of weather is just amazing, and just like it's really cold and the wind is really fast. And honestly, it's something very new for me to experience the whole thing. And there's so much traffic, and I'm trying to actually walk more to experience the city. And so far I'm literally just like, so I'm kind of really discovering the place. I feel it's not that big of a city, but I feel like there are many things in the city, and the people are very interesting, and I feel the people are very generous and they are hospitable. Although you really need to be like careful with at the shops how much you pay, but overall I really feel like the people are amazing. Like just now when I was walking in to the hotel, and there was some one person walking in front of me. I feel it was like some woman with her daughter. So like there was a massive hole in there which was really empty, and an open hole, like some kind of an open gutter hole or something like. And when she was walking the front of me and she knew that I was coming in the back, she just pointed in the front there too. She just pointed. She did not just even like say anything, just like the side look, and just said like, the hole is there, be careful, do not fall in it. So that small things really like make a difference of a specific place. So I feel the people are amazing, the food is amazing. Just in my next video, oh my God, the weather is just something else. Anyway, so in my next video I'll be like putting up like everything about my day 2, like eating and the places I've been. And it was an amazing day. Like this one day like feels like such an amazing, like a very busy day. So far I like Baku, and tomorrow I'll be going to Shahdag resort, and I'm excited. I feel it will be really cold, and I'll be seeing like snow for the first time ever. So I'm very excited, and let's see how it goes. And I love cold weather, honestly. I really love cold weather. So let's see for the day 3 how things go on. And I'm really excited. By the way, I'm here from February of 5th until the February of 11th. So I'm really excited. Let's see how it goes, and see you.